Alright, so the first couple minutes of this video are going to be me talking, pretty much uninterrupted, because I have a good bit to yap about. So, as long as you can hear me, that is. I say that because yesterday I had a pretty decent day, I'd say. Throughout the day, it was nice. I kind of enjoyed it. It was relaxing at home and stuff, but also getting some stuff done. Got a haircut, things like that, whatever. And then I went riding like my usual, and I decided I'm gonna take the road we took for the 5-bike group ride because it was very nice. It was scenic. There's not really traffic, and I wanted to mix it up because I'm tired of taking the same 4 or 5 routes. So I do my best to try to mix it up for you guys, and also just because I like the back roads like that. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go this way and make a video on it. So I did that. That was a 40-minute video, and then I made another 20-something minute video the rest of the way home, which I'm taking the exact same route again today, but I'm explaining why. So I made that video. The first video I somewhat got lost, but caught myself and stuff, and had some deer run out in front of me, a bunch of different small interactions that kind of added up, and I thought it was going to be a cool, nice, scenic video. Then the second video, the rest of the way home, I made a plans for the winter video where I talked about what I had planned for myself, for the channel, and stuff like that. I asked you guys if you accomplished your winter plans, because you're not going to see this till after winter. And I just talked to you guys for 15 minutes. I go home, I wait the half hour to transfer the video from my camera to my phone. I do that. I go to add the audio to start editing, and it's absolutely terrible, unusable. I sound like a complete robot. And if you know what audio clipping is, that was the problem. Anytime it would get too loud, which is my entire video because I'm on a motorcycle, it sounded robotic and horrible and choppy. So I realized the over hour worth of audio I recorded was unusable. So now I have to decide if those two videos, the one winter plan video I'm just going to redo, but the first ride through the back roads and stuff, I have to decide if I want to do a voiceover from home where I just sit on the couch and re-say everything, or if I'm just going to call it a loss and lose all that footage. I still have to decide that. I think I might do the voiceover from home just because it could be funny, and it's a variety. It's a little mix up. I've never done anything like that before. It's if I'm sitting there watching the video talking about it with you guys, I feel like that could be funny. So I might do that. But I'm still very frustrated that I lost the original too. And I swear to God, if there's something wrong with the audio today too, I'm gonna lose my shit, because I don't know. So what had happened was I went to that car meet that one day, and then I recorded a normal motovlog by myself afterwards, but there was audio issues for some reason, where it wasn't really recording me. It kept cutting out. So I thought, okay, it must be a problem with the adapter that I use because it looked a little worn. So I made a trip out to Walmart when it was absolutely pouring, and I bought a new one. This one was reinforced on the ends so that there'd be less wear damage on it. So I thought, okay, that should solve the problem. That should be good. I plugged it in. I did a little test just sitting on the couch where I just kind of talked into it and made sure everything worked. It sounded great. So I was like, all right, problem solved. So I go riding, I record those 2 videos, and then I realized, no, the problem was not solved at all. This audio is absolutely horrible. What's the problem? So I spent about an hour today trying to figure it out. I was like, why is it clipping? Did I screw my phone up with the vibration from the phone mount? Because I don't have a vibration dampener. Did that, screw up something with the jack? Did I get water in it? What's the problem? I even took canned air and I sprayed that into my phone's charging port, because that's where I plugged the mic into. I sprayed it in there because I was like, maybe it's a loose connection or something. It still wasn't working. So then I thought, you know what? Whatever, I'm just gonna try it with the old one to see if I still have the same problem, because I was trying different microphones, I was trying like different apps. I even downloaded a different app. I was trying like all the mics on my phone, and I could not figure it out. So I was like, whatever, I'll just try it with the old one again just to see if it has the same problem or if it even records anymore. So I plug it in and it sounds perfect. It sounds like my audio always did. And I was like, what? How? Where? I thought this one didn't work anymore because of that one video. So I got all frustrated, but I was like, what? That doesn't make much sense to me. So I did a couple tests talking into it, getting loud and stuff, seeing if it would clip at all, and it didn't. It didn't clip while I was testing it. Then I even did a test lap around my neighborhood where I just rode around on the bike, only recording my audio and talking like I would for a video. I went home, I sat and I listened to it, and it sounded like my videos always do. So that confuses me, because one, why is the brand new one that's better quality worse and not work? Two, what caused the audio issue in that video on the ZX-10R then? Was it just not plugged in the whole way? Like, was there an issue with that? Did blowing that canned air into the port help it? Like, what caused that problem? And now I have, like I said, those videos that just got completely, basically ruined. I don't know. I don't understand, but I'm not technologically advanced. I don't know why the cord, the adapter that seemed much higher quality, but actually wasn't, and couldn't record the audio without clipping. I don't get it. But that's been my little situation. And like I said, if my audio is messed up right now, I'm gonna not have a good time, to put it mildly. I'm smiling now, like sarcastically. I know you can't see that, but I did a sarcastic smile after I said that. And the reason why I'm taking this route again, even though I just took it yesterday, is because, one, like I said, I like to mix it up for you guys instead of taking the same routes over and over and over again. And this is very scenic. It's very nice and enjoyable. It's a little back road. Well, it's not a little one. It's pretty long. So I want that for you guys, to change the scenery, which is nice. And I also want it for myself because, like I said, when I took this road yesterday, not that you would know, it takes me back to where I used to ride, near where like I grew up. I would always ride through like mountain areas with just cornfields and woods and stuff on the sides. So it was very peaceful and scenic, and it wasn't on these big highways like I'm always stuck on now. So I really like this road back here because it reminds me of that, and it kind of helps me forget that I live in a big city now, because I hate it. But back here is a nice little like escape from that. It's a little getaway. So I wanted to take this road again, like I said, even though I just took it yesterday, because I enjoyed it that much. And I think you guys will enjoy it as well. People have commented on the scenery and stuff a few times, especially when the leaves start changing color like right now. So I figured if that's something you guys like, I will more than happily give that to you, because I also love these back roads. But yeah, so I had that audio issue. Something's happening with my Instagram where it's extremely low viewership and engagement right now. Like, my reels are getting like roughly anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 views, which is very low. They usually get like at least 4,000, but they've all been consistently getting very low numbers in terms of like likes and views, even though my followers are still slowly going up. So like I don't understand it, but it's just very frustrating because like I'll take all this time to make these reels and stuff and put some time into editing them and everything, and then they like flop. And I'm not blaming you guys at all. It's the Instagram algorithm. It's very frustrating. It's really discouraging because it's been like 2 weeks now, at least 2 or 3. it just really sucks when you like make a video and you think, oh, this one will probably do well, people are gonna like this one, and then you post it and you check 3 hours later and you see like 67 likes, and you're like, what? I'm hoping that ends soon, because it's very frustrating. But that's what happened yesterday. Really hoping the audio issue is fixed. I did the test run, so it should be good, but you never know. We'll find out when I get home. I kind of wish I started recording sooner. I stopped and got gas right before I started recording, because this is a longer route, so I wanted to make sure I was full. I needed it anyways. But when I pulled into the gas station, there was a guy sitting in a orange convertible Mustang, and when I pulled in, his jaw like dropped. And I was wondering why, like if he just really liked the bike, or maybe he knew me or something I didn't know. But I was minding my business, started pumping my gas and stuff, and in the reflection on the gas tank screen, not gas tank, but like the gas pump screen, I could see him standing right behind me. So I was like, all right. So I lift up my visor and asked him what's up. He just wanted to ask me how I got my motorcycle license and stuff. Like if I went to the DMV or if I took a safety course or anything. And I explained to him that I did both. But he just had questions about that. So I'm always happy to help people that want to get into riding. Last night was like 45 degrees, I think. Which really sucks, because that means riding season's coming to an end soon. Which I talked about yesterday. Not that you would know. But yeah, riding season unfortunately is coming to an end. I don't know how much longer I have left between work and dropping temperatures. It's not looking too good. It is October 3rd, I think. It's like I still have maybe 2 to 3 weeks on my days off. I don't know, it could be longer. You never know with the weather. It could be 30 next week, for all I know. Or it could be 80. It's up in the air. Like today's 73, I think, but yesterday was a lot chillier. So it's that period where it's back and forth for a little bit. But I should have the winter like fully covered into next riding season. So I should be good on that end. Especially if my mic is working now and everything's recording fine, then yeah, I'll be good. But yesterday on this road, I'm in a pretty similar situation right now. I think I said I was happy that nobody's behind me, because then I can just take my time riding around, kind of enjoying the scenery and stuff, enjoying the road, and not feel like I'm in a rush or holding anybody up. And looks like I got the same thing. Yeah, nobody's behind me, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's nice getting a break back here, getting this change of scenery and change of pace, because normally I've got cars on at least one side of me and right behind me, and it's just not fun. If I do the voiceover of that video sitting on my couch, obviously it's still going to be different from the original video, because I'm not going to remember everything I said and talked about. So there's still going to be some stuff that gets lost, like for good. And it's not going to be like a raw in-time reaction, you know? Like I know what happens in the video. So it'll be different, but I think it could be funny. I think it could be a funny video, just because I'm very sarcastic and pretty monotone. So I think if I knew what was coming up ahead and made a video like with that information in mind, it could lead to something funny. I'm not gonna act like it's live. Like I'm gonna specifically state at the beginning of the video, this is pre-recorded. That way I'm not like, I don't know, like confusing anybody, I guess. I did just realize that means it would be a whole moto vlog where you don't hear the bike at all. You're just gonna hear me. So that would be a little awkward. But could be could be interesting. Definitely be different. I did change the intro music just because I didn't want all my videos to say copyright. And the one video I posted with it so far does not say copyright. But at the same time, the first time I used the previous intro song, it didn't say copyright, and then it did. For a little bit, every other video was a copyright issue, and then all of a sudden it became all of the videos. So I just changed it. The one video I posted with it doesn't have any issues as of now, but I'll have to see after I post that audio like 2 or 3 times. And if it still doesn't say copyright, then good, I'll keep that one. I also said a bunch of times that there were really nice houses back here. And I said I should have moved back here, but I couldn't afford it. And that I can barely even afford my own house right now. The one that I am in. But I would love to live somewhere back here where it's nice and quiet. Oh, who's that? That might actually be Tyler that I rode with before. Might be. It's the same bike. But he's the one that showed me this road, so chance it's him. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I missed. These nice, slightly windy, heavily wooded back roads. Very little traffic. This is my favorite for riding, and I know some other people that would agree. I think the lake should be coming up any second now. Oh, yeah, right there. There's nobody behind me, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. Just so we can take it all in together. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Huge. Ah, damn, there's someone behind me now. Definitely love to pull over somewhere and check it out. Get a nice longer shot of it. Okay, so when I came up this way in the group ride, I'm going very slow for a reason. I learned my lesson, I think. Alright, we should be good. I probably said that too soon. No, okay, we're fine. So when I came this way for the group ride, like I said, Tyler was up front, he was leading. We came up over that hill, deer ran out in front of him. I had to slam my brakes because, you know, he was coming to a stop, there was deer right on the road. Didn't want to hit anybody. So I had to slam my brakes, and I was like, okay, that was close. And then we all rode on. Yesterday, came on the exact same route. Took that turn, I recognized the road, and in my head, I was like, I should bring up when the deer ran out in front of him during the group ride, but I didn't. I was like, it's whatever. Literally 3 seconds later, deer run out right in front of me. I had to slam the brakes again. Well, I don't think I had to slam the brakes, but I definitely had to like slow down. And then I went off on this thing like, oh, I was gonna bring up how the deer ran out in front of him. You think I would have learned? But all that audio got screwed up. So now I'm telling it again. But no deer today, of course, because I was prepared and I was talking about it. Also, what's going to be missing yesterday is I saw a cat right there. A little black and white cat sitting on the side of the road. It looked scared, and I really wanted to keep it. And I had a major ADHD moment where I kept switching in between the cat and the other thing I was talking about that I forget what it was. Alright, that gas station I mentioned is about to come up here, so I'm going to be stopping this one soon. If you get to see this video, then thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you left a like, thank you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you enjoyed. Glad I got to have a nice peaceful ride back here. I really like this area, so I had fun, and I hope you did as well. A little less eventful than yesterday, but that's fine. As long as you can actually hear it and see the video, I'm okay with it. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.